footage of a van pulling into a parking garage with a quarter dropping into a meter. The story begins when a man drives his van into a parking garage across the Allegheny River from PNC Park. After inserting a quarter into the meter, he unleashes horror, using a rifle to shoot and kill 5 people on the North Shore Trail from a distance. Quick cuts of the North Shore Trail showing the aftermath of chaos. This shocking attack leaves the community shattered. But who is behind this atrocity? Footage of police at the scene, Detective Calvin Emerson examining evidence. The Pittsburgh police, led by Detective Calvin Emerson, launch an investigation. They discover a shell casing and the quarter used for parking, leading them to James Barr, an ex-US Army sniper. When they raid his home, they find the van, the rifle, and Barr unconscious. Dramatic music builds as we cut to the interrogation room. Clips of Detective Emerson and District Attorney Alex Rodin in a tense interrogation with Barr. During the interrogation, Barr is offered a deal: confess for a life sentence or face the death penalty. But instead of admitting guilt, he writes "Get Jack Reacher" on a notepad. Shots of Jack Reacher, a rugged drifter, arriving in Pittsburgh. Enter Jack Reacher, a drifter and former military investigator. He sees a news broadcast about Barr and feels compelled to get involved. Though Emerson and District Attorney Alex Rodin initially deny his request to access evidence, they allow him to see Barr, who has been attacked in prison and is now in a coma. Clips of Reacher meeting Helen Rodin, Alex's daughter. Reacher meets Helen Rodin, Barr's defense attorney, and the daughter of the district attorney. She offers him access to evidence if he agrees to investigate. Reacher, however, is not interested in exonerating Barr. He reveals Barr's dark past, a killing spree during his military service in Iraq that was covered up by the army. Visuals of Reacher discussing Barr's past, montage of Reacher at the crime scene, piecing together clues. Reacher agrees to help under one condition: Helen must speak to the families of the victims to learn about their lives. As he investigates, he discovers inconsistencies in the crime scene. A trained sniper would have shot from the nearby Fort Duquesne Bridge, not from the parking garage. Visuals of Reacher examining the scene closely. Quick cuts showing Reacher facing threats and being framed for murder. As he digs deeper, Reacher realizes he's being threatened to drop the investigation. After Helen reports on the victims, Reacher suspects Aline Archer, a local construction mogul, was the real target. The other victims were merely a cover-up. Footage of Reacher being framed for Sandy's murder. Things escalate when Reacher is framed for the murder of Sandy, a young woman involved in the bar brawl. As he fights to clear his name, the conspiracy surrounding the shootings becomes increasingly convoluted. Clips of Reacher at a shooting range in Ohio. Reacher follows a hunch to a shooting range in Ohio owned by ex-Marine Gunnery Sergeant Martin Cash. He discovers the true perpetrators are linked to a ruthless construction firm led by an ex-Soviet prisoner known as Zek Chelovek. Visuals of Cash and Reacher strategizing. Dramatic scenes of Helen being kidnapped. Zek's gang, with Detective Emerson's complicity, kidnaps Helen and holds her hostage at a quarry. In a thrilling showdown, Reacher, alongside Cash, confronts Zek's henchmen and faces Emerson. Action sequences showing the fight for Helen. Intense showdown with Zek Chelovek. In a final confrontation, Zek claims he will evade justice since all witnesses are dead. But Reacher, guided by his moral compass, shoots Zek, eliminating the threat once and for all. Calm music as we see Barr awakening in the hospital. When Barr awakens from his coma, he expresses confusion about the shooting, but believes he must be guilty. His mental reconstruction matches Reacher's theory, and he expresses remorse. Meanwhile, Helen remains confident that he will be cleared. Visuals of Reacher on a bus, ready for his next challenge. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate your support and can't wait to share more with you. Until next time, take care and see you soon.